Carvana stock just exploded in price, and here's why. What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Bro back with another video. Today we are going to be talking about none other than Carvana, more specifically how it has shot up once again in price, guys, over 20% just yesterday, and today is holding pretty solidly at the levels that it's currently trading at. This is a fascinating story in the stock market, and one that we continue to cover for the last couple of days just because of how powerful the overall retail sector has been in investing in this specific stock. Before we get into more of the analysis, though, and where Carvana could be headed in the future, if you guys haven't already, make sure to join our free Discord with the link down in the description below. It is literally the first link. All you have to do is hit that join up here and go to this join premium section where you guys can get access to our daily buy and sell alerts in the stock market. We talk about all different types of stocks, including Carvana, and we try to get those amazing plays out for you guys before crazy things like this type of explosion happens in this instance. So if you haven't already, hit that first link down in the description below and make sure to get joined up. But let's talk about the amazing case that is Carvana. There is seemingly no news driving the overall pump that we're seeing with this specific stock. A lot of people believe that this is the beginning or potentially what could be coming soon, a short squeeze. Now, again, don't quote me on that, because with this short squeeze rumors, you have to remember that, of course, they are just that, rumors, right? There's nothing absolutely confirmed yet about where the stock could be headed and the potential of it, but over the last couple of days, it has been very consistent with its overall gains. Now, again, keeping this in mind, we saw a huge gap up from February 1st, and I'll even go into Webull here, which, by the way, if you guys want to get a couple of free stocks with Webull, it's a brokerage that we use on a daily basis. Hit that link down in the description below. It's an amazing way to get some free money, support our channel with the affiliate link, and of course also get on the same brokerage app that we use, because you guys ask us all the time in the comments, hey, what brokerage do you use? This is the one we use. Great charts, great, amazing technology, and obviously all the indicators are great as well. So make sure to get joined up with Webull if you haven't already. But let's talk about this, right? February 1st, we saw a nice gradual gain, really just not a lot of crazy momentum, but just slowly moving up, slow and steady. Then we saw on market open on February 2nd, a massive gap up towards the upside, and now we're starting to see another bull flag here. But what happened? We pattern failed, right? Basically, when this happens, I'll even draw the trend line just so you guys can have a clear idea of what I'm talking about here. A bear flag, or bull flag rather, well, it is a bear flag in this instance because obviously it shoots downwards. That was a stupid joke. Anyways, the overall pattern here that we're looking at is typically a very bullish one. But that being said, there are always exceptions, and in this case, this was one of the exceptions where we saw a massive breakout after this overreaction. And of course, now we're trading at lower levels from the day before. However, keep in mind that we still made massive progress here on the last bull flag that we were kind of breaking out here. You can even see the previous trend line that I attempted to draw. We broke out of that, kind of just steadily went up and up. And again, this momentum that we're seeing with the stock is absolutely crazy right now. Please keep in mind, though, guys, we use these MA lines. These are typically what I use when I'm doing technical analysis. I use the 10, 20, 30, 50, and the 100 MA lines, and I use those to dictate whether the momentum of a given stock is doing very well. And as you can see with this specific stock, the overall price action, right, the candles, the red and green candles at the moment are kind of below all of the lines. This would indicate a more of a bearish sentiment, right? More people are probably not really buying the stock right now. More people are likely selling the stock in general, and just the overall momentum with the price action is a little bit more bearish, especially after this huge down break below the MA lines, all of them virtually. And then once we crossed over this green MA line, that's typically kind of not a great sign for the overall momentum. Now, keep in mind too that, of course, with retail investing and retail investors in general, they could obviously hop back into this, and this stock could blow up easily in the next week. However, I think the momentum and overall news and hype behind it might die down a little bit by then. So make sure to keep a close eye on that, guys, and make sure to watch those signals and make sure that you're obviously aware of where the stock is moving, especially if you have a lot of capital in it. Remember, guys, I always talk about Carvana not being a long-term hold. This is, for me at least, I don't know about you guys, but I am personally not comfortable holding the stock any longer than at least a day or two, or maybe a couple of days, trading very short-term options, and that's about it. This is not a long-term hold for me. I don't view this company as a growth company. They're not profitable. They have billions of dollars of debt, and it's not something that I'm comfortable sitting in for a long period of time. Even though they are up massively over the last couple of days, remember, that can all change in a very short period of time. We've seen it happen with the likes of AMC, GameStop, and of virtually almost every other retail investor-centric stock that's been out there. So please keep that in mind, guys, and watch that closely. Pretty much though, guys, this is what we've been looking at. Again, as far as where we could be headed next, we're kind of consolidating in this area right now. Remember what I said about the bearish momentum with these MA lines. We are still below most of those MA lines, so not looking great right there. If we were to break above a couple more of these MA lines, not even the green one, even if we can get above this, of course, the 30 MA line, we could see a little bit more bullish momentum as well there. Either way, guys, keep it locked here. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We actually talked about Carvana literally all the way back here when it really wasn't even running that much. I have to really kind of scroll back here. This was where we made an original video on it saying how it could be ready to literally explode and do really, really well. And of course, that obviously has happened. So if you guys don't want to miss this kind of stuff, this is free value that I'm giving you guys, free videos that I'm making about these types of stocks. And of course, making sure that you guys are aware of what's happening in the stock market with them. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to join our free Discord with that first link down in the description below so you guys can get our buy and sell alerts that we post on a daily basis. And of course, get a free Webull stock with that second link. But other than that, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.